All righty, everybody. Welcome to a brand new edition of the Swift Fix Podcast. I'm Alex. With me, as always, Ben and Steve in his Leicester kit. Big Leicester fan, Steve.
Name the year.
2009. 12.
No, King Power's on it. It's like
No,
7.
not 12. 16.
This is the year they won. They won the Prem. This is the
Still-
season. So what is that? 15? No, 14.
15.
No, 15, 16. 15, 16. This is
Hi.
when they
Noise.
We do have an announcement. Nate is cuffed up. It's cuffing season.
With a steak.
Yeah.
He took her to Europe.
I'm saying, good for him. Congrats,
Yeah,
Nate.
good for him.
Congrats. This
Good
is
for him.
Nate. Look forward to meeting you one day. How's
This is
everyone doing?
Nate.
It's been some crazy football going on.
There's,
Not as well as Nate, but doing pretty good.
Explain it.
The football's been crazy. The Champo yesterday was nuts.
What about today with Arsenal? Two pen decisions that went against them. I was talking with an Arsenal fan, definitely sweating out that match. 1-1 at the end.
Goal on the
in
road,
Madrid. Yeah, goal on the road doesn't matter anymore. But
I feel like it's momentum.
it's 0-0 heading to the Emirates. 1 foot in the door in the final? Question mark.
Did you see the training session of Arsenal with pens?
No, but I was telling this person that Arteta needs to start whipping out the light bulbs or whatever he was doing a couple years ago again at halftime to get them in their right mental game because
So
just
sports
things ain't
psychology.
going well.
They have been doing this drill in training where it's 4 players and 4 pens, and they have to hold the pens between their heads, and run across the field. And
No
Arteta,
chance.
yeah, no, for real. They're all laughing and having a good time with that, but he's trying to lighten the mood. But he's being asked about it, and he's just not giving away any secrets. Also, funny Arsenal news this week. I don't know if anyone saw the videos of them dubbing the Office music over the Arsenal documentary. It's basically
no.
comparing Mykhailo Mudryk to Michael Scott. That's pretty awesome.
That's funny.
Uh-uh.
Is this
Yeah.
the
They're using a ball in that one.
Oh, ball. I thought you had said pens.
No, they did. There is one of them moving down the field with pens.
A ball wouldn't be that tough. You could get moving pretty good with.
That's a real easy way to accidentally kiss your teammate.
Whoa.
that
There
was
it is.
fun?
It's pens, and it's on their hands, not on their heads. Be cooler if it's on their heads.
Hands be. I don't. Think
That's
it
funny.
would be that tough.
Some childhood laughs going on there.
Yeah.
Taking that down in my U6 girls team I'm coaching notes.
Arteta is a genius in his own mind. It's their next corner routine.
If they win the Prem, he looks like a genius. If they don't, he's probably getting fired because of that.
After back-to-back cup losses, Arteta demanded to quote, "Lads, put our heads together and respect the ball."
He's I feel like he's kept his composure with all the pressure on him right now. The Keller Arteta,
Yeah.
like, there's probably not a hotter seat in the Premier League right now. Like, don't get me wrong, he's not going to lose his job, but like the amount of pressure, the amount of banter, and just things going around, second to maybe Tottenham. I feel like he's keeping a level head and he's doing what he needs to do. Like, they rebounded against Wolves. Granted, it was only a 1-0 win, but like that 1-0 could have just saved them their Premiership title. So it is interesting seeing him. If he is truly the mastermind, now's the time to show it. But I kind of hope he follows it. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, he's saying the right things in press conferences. I mean, like after today, he was saying that he was fuming. He was very upset with all the decisions that went on. I mean, he's expressing frustrations of the fans and the players, obviously, and of his. So, kind of get it. I think they got to step back. Yeah, you got to step back a little bit, and realize that you're about to potentially make it to a final of a Champions League. You are now back on top of the Premier League, game in hand and all that. But you're still in
And
a
you're
good
not
spot.
Tottenham.
And you're not Tottenham, who I have a funny story about. They have teamed up with Peppa Pig in the midst of their
That's
relegation battle.
Coach.
No.
Okay, just confirming.
Let me just pick this up.
Are we going to Tottenham? Are we going to the other side of London? Just down the road?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
I just want to pull up the Peppa Pig collection. This is what's going on at Spurs right now. They have combined with Peppa Pig to sell hats for $22. You get a nice bucket hat, backpack, or a scarf. All reasonably priced.
Pick me.
Yeah,
I
go
actually
ahead.
have to send this to somebody.
Why?
Good question.
Trying to engage the family.
Why?
Keep the kids invested in the game as they get relegated. I don't know.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Have you seen the videos of the players crying?
I
No.
saw Xavi. I think we talked about last week.
Yeah, that's fair. We did.
Xavi Simons.
Who,
to be fair, now is out of the rest of. He's out for the rest of the Spurs' season, and he's out for the World Cup now. I think he has a torn. I think he did his ACL. Honestly.
Do you think he did it, or he just was like, I can't finish the season?
I'm not the problem.
No,
Yeah.
I think Xavi Simons is. I don't know. I think he's. Gosh, I don't know what that mental camp is like, or what the mental side is like.
Dude, it's
over
insane. I mean, last week they had on LinkedIn they're looking for a sports psychologist. By the time they onboard that person, they're going to be
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, they'll have the Peppa Pig money here to pay for anything going down
good.
once they go down, because they're not going to
good.
get the Premier League TV funds. So
They're already looking
look
at
at the
alternative revenue streams.
yeah, exactly. Squeal of approval.
Honestly, good on Tottenham.
For doing it. Now you're into it.
huge Peppa guy.
Huge Peppa Pig guy.
Looking into alternative revenue streams.
Yeah,
They're thinking
I mean,
outside
they're
the box.
Yeah, they saw what happened with Man U. The guy came in and Sir Jim, and he said no sandwiches for the staff, no staff, frankly. And Tottenham's like, we can't be those guys, so we got to Peppa Pig. It is.
They're diversifying their portfolio, and I think everyone could learn a lesson.
Putting more in the piggy bank.
Shaking his head for you audio listeners. He's probably he's being facetious. Yeah, so I'm here for Tottenham going down and Arsenal bottling it. Pulling up the table. It is going to be an interesting end of the season because, like, in theory, Nottingham Forest and Leeds are not out of the clear.
Yeah. In theory.
Newcastle dodged a bullet.
Just.
I mean, these are almost in the conversation, but
I guess Forest would have to take.
I think it's Forest, West Ham, or Tottenham. Something in my gut tells me Tottenham's going to eke something out here.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I'm not.
It would
like,
be just as tragic, by the way, if West Ham went down. I don't know.
I think it'd be tragic if Forest went down. Forest is on the up and up. They're hanging out for dear life. West Ham and Tottenham are on the decline.
I mean, it'd definitely be more groundbreaking. It'd be pretty groundbreaking if Tottenham do, in fact, get relegated. I think if they manage to stay up, the alternatives being Forest or West Ham, I feel like West Ham have I feel like the West Ham that we've become familiar with have kind of been yo-yo club, kind of up down. I think they've stayed up for relatively good stretch of time now. I think the fact that Forest is up here, I think, is cool.
Yeah.
And I would like to see Forest stay.
Our Premier League needs Leeds in it.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it's just a better era with Leeds in the mix.
I
don't want them winning games. I just want them in the league.
You just want them to be the league punching bag, but just stay high. Just don't get relegated.
But they're really not the league punching bag. I think Leeds got an interesting end of the season, but like I think they have kind of proved their worth. Aren't they still in the FA Cup? That Leeds. There's a team in the FA Cup that doesn't belong still.
No, because the FA Cup finals now is Chelsea and Arsenal.
Who did Chelsea beat?
Your mother. I don't know.
Leeds and City beat Southampton.
Shit.
Chelsea and City.
He's right.
Yeah.
I mean, they made a that's a pretty deep run then.
That's a good run.
Yeah, it's a really good run.
For like a subpar Premier League team. I mean, Southampton, you can say the same thing.
Yep.
Cool.
Southampton are officially not. I think Southampton have officially missed out on automatic top 2. So
let's
they-
finish on the Premiership.
Oh,
and then
sorry,
jump
sorry.
around leagues. No, you're good. I have just a quick blurb on Man United. Man U is starting to mourn the passing of Casemiro from the club. He's not actually dying, but he is leaving. That's going to be a sad day. We have not secured Europe yet, which kind of surprised me. Like I heard
You guys
that,
are trying.
and then went and looked and was like, "Damn, we could screw this up still."
Yeah.
Land the plane.
You guys
friend.
are.
Land
You guys
the
are along with Arsenal in the fight, apparently, for Tonali from Newcastle over the summer. Could be interesting.
Tonali would be a
Who
good
will-
replacement for Casemiro.
Yeah, who will not have international football over the summer. So, but
I mean,
might
why
leave him
would
open to
Newcastle
gambling.
send him domestically.
What's that?
Why would Newcastle send him to a Premier League club?
Oh, why did we sell Isak?
It's bad business. There's something you guys shady training.
Yeah. So we will not have Europe this year or next season. So
It's all right. It's pretty good. It's nice to have a year off.
yeah, focus back on the Carabao Cup. Repeat.
Throw it back. Run it back.
Run it back.
I mean, United, I think we're, one game away from securing Europe?
You are on 61 points. Liverpool, Villa,
This is
or
really
Liverpool
bright,
and
right?
Villa are on 58, and then Brighton's down at 50. So I would say you're pretty
A win
good.
with Brighton losing would do it.
Who do you close out with this
Oh,
season?
it's an interesting end. So we got Liverpool this weekend.
Liverpool, Sunderland, Forest, and Brighton. So yeah, not that easy.
No, we got to earn it. I mean,
Yeah.
Brighton, the game could be for the 4th place or 6th place. That'd be a bit shit. Just,
if you lose every single one of those games beforehand,
it's possible, dude. Like, if anyone can do it, it's Man U. I believe in you guys. We could do that.
This is crazy. 13 players could miss a Liverpool Man U game.
That's ideal. I would prefer that. Honestly, that's how Nate would want it too. He'd want Man U to beat Liverpool.
Mo Salah could be out. Alisson Becker.
Georgie. There's another Peppa Pig reference for those of you that are listening.
Ekatike still in rehab. Connor
No.
Bradley. Endo. Bakatic. Oh man, the list goes on and on. For
Delight.
United, Delight.
Yo,
Lissandro
Lissandro
Martinez.
Martinez, I keep forgetting he plays.
Cunha and Luke Shaw.
That's a big miss. Cunha being out is a problem.
Yeah.
So
13 players out potentially for this Liverpool Man U derby, if you will.
It's dastardly. Villa, did they overperform this season or did they meet expectations?
I think they underperformed.
Oh, you think they kind of petered
Fell
out?
off. There was a time, remember, we were talking, maybe we'll
They
call
were
it
in the
mid-season.
race.
They were very much in the race, and they had a game against Arsenal, and like had they have won, I don't know if they would have leapfrogged them or they would have been equal on points, something like that. They lost. I think that deflated the balloon a little bit, and
They just ran out of steam.
never quite recovered. Still doing great, but never quite recovered.
They got Forest in the Europa League tomorrow.
Yep.
And then they play them again. Oh, that's
That's
the
a
same
team.
leg. Yeah, it's not a Premier League game.
That would be an interesting situation in which Nottingham Forest win the Europa League but get relegated.
Get relegated? Hell yeah.
Champions team, they would be in the Champions League. That would be great.
We need more of that. Come on, Forest.
Yeah. The footballing world needs that.
Would we have to give up a Champions League spot? Because it would be going to a different league.
I don't quite understand how that would happen.
I feel like you would only get 5 spots in Europe.
This scenario kind of came up with Spurs last season because they were also at risk of relegation then too, and they still made it to Champions League. What happens if a Premier League team gets relegated but wins the Europa League and gets Champions League football?
Wow.
Premier League team that wins the Europa League or Champions League but is relegated to the Championship will play Champions League football the following season. The club retains its European spot, become a second-tier club competing in Europe's elite competition while navigating the 46-game league season alongside participating in the UEFA Super Cup. That would actually be brutal to play in the Championship because they have a lot of games and do Champions League.
That'd be cool. Be really cool. I'm here for it.
That'd be interesting. That would be interesting.
Are you guys up for a trivia question?
Absolutely.
Sure.
What does Lamine Yamal, Christian Romero, Mo Salah, Xavi Simons, Rodrigo, and Ekitike have in common?
They're all injured?
Okay.
Yeah.
What about it? Go for it.
All groin injuries?
They're all hurt, 100%. But as a result of
their
their
groin
injuries,
injuries.
what's at stake?
World Cup spots?
World Cup
Question mark?
spots is the answer. All of them are questionable for the World Cup. Yamal is expected back, but he did tear his hamstring coming back from that, so really is quite devastating to a career. The rest of that list, except for Mo Salah, is out. Mo Salah is considered questionable. They just don't know. Some of that, I think he might be holding out from his club to be able to play in the World Cup for Mo Salah. Christian Romero is on a timeline, is likely to miss the beginning of the World Cup with an injury. He hurt his knee, so quite a bad knee injury. Whereas the rest of that list are done and not being picked up.
What's worse? List these 3 injuries in order. Rupture your ACL, rupture your Achilles, rupture your hamstring.
ACL,
Okay, that's what I thought.
Achilles, hamstring.
Okay, all right. That's
The
what I
risk of re-injury of an Achilles makes me want to say that could be first, but the rate of recovery, which I am not as in tune as you probably are nowadays, Steve, that the rate of recovery for an Achilles is significantly faster than it used to be. Like, I feel like players are coming back from all of these injuries much quicker, but an ACL is typically multiple. You have to create more injuries to recover it. So, like, you're typically cutting either from another muscle to repair an ACL or grafting from, like, your patellar tendon, whereas an Achilles tendon, I believe they just re-anchor it. Depends on the tear.
Achilles injury, you can get back within 9 months. You can get back, like, at the earliest, maybe like 9 months, but you're not back to full strength until about like a year and a half, close to 2 years full strength. That's for like elite level players.
Yeah, I'm with you. I feel like ACLs are getting quicker too. I think it's a 6 to 12 month recovery. I will say, if a hamstring is a complete tear, not just like I think a grade 1 is where it's a complete tear. If you have a grade 1 hamstring tear, you're in deep water. You may not ever play again.
Like grade 3. Doesn't go 1, 2, 3.
I got it the other way around. It's grade 3. Grade 3 is the complete rupture.
Hamstring injuries are something I'm completely foreign to. Like I know what my hamstring is, and I know like how stretching is good and stuff like that. But like you hear people doing their hamstring, and it's like they're out for such a long time. And
if you like pull it at an attachment point, it comes off the bone. That's one type of injury from a hamstring tear. If it just pulls or tears in the middle of the muscle, it's a different type. but some go as far as needing significant surgery to recover from, and it's one of those ones that doesn't go back to normal.
Jeez.
It's that explosiveness.
Yeah, I'm at
Explosive.
high risk for doing that jogging down my yard. Just throwing that out there.
But you talk about beating Nate in a race.
Hey, I will stand by that statement. I could walk and beat him. My guy is distracted by girls. I don't know what's going on. Across, he's slipping.
Too much steak.
Yeah, something like that.
Too much steak. Get you every time.
BT Dubs, I have a Where Are They Now?
Oh,
Ooh.
okay.
Not for like right now, but like I do have one.
Do we want to take a trip over to Scotland real quick and then go looking for him?
Well, I believe somebody real quick was talking about the championship.
Oh yeah,
Wrexham's still in the mix.
Millwall
Wrexham is
deep
still
in the mix.
Coventry, I don't think Ipswich
Coventry's
is
done.
No, Ipswich is not guaranteed top two.
No,
I think
Millwall.
It's Millwall and Ipswich.
Let's go.
Really. Well, I guess Middlesbrough could be in there too, I suppose.
Yeah.
They said mathematically that Southampton was no longer in, like, top two is not obtainable for Southampton. So I'd have to imagine that Middlesbrough and Millwall are, that's still on the cards.
How many matches are left in this season?
I forget about the championship.
2.
I don't know how
One
many
more.
games. There's one more game left?
Shit. One more game.
Yeah, it's happening. It's gonna happen.
Wait, okay. So now that I know that there's one more game
back
left,
to the
we
table.
look, yep. Let's go back to the table.
Because Wrexham are at risk of not making it.
Yeah, they're only there on goal difference.
Yeah, they're tied on 70 points. I think I looked and believed that Wrexham had a harder game.
Jeez, Derby right there too. Whew. There's a lot of things that can still change for them.
Who does Wrexham play?
You gonna say Stoke?
Middlesbrough. I was correct.
Wow, they got whacked by Coventry.
Yeah, they got absolutely hit.
Yeah.
Oh, and they play Middlesbrough.
Right.
Yeah.
The drama.
This might actually be worth way more watch
worth-
time
Worth tuning in.
than the Premier League. And
Unless
this is
you're-
this weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think
Is
it's
this
a question.
weekend or the weekend after?
How's this
I
week?
May 2nd. Is this
That's
weekend?
this weekend. That's this weekend.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
On the Ocho.
ESPN. ESPN Plus. Right there.
Hey, how many? So for the listeners, how many spots go up? 3.
3 spots go up, but
So the
2 are
playoffs,
automatic, and then 3,
6.
4, 5, 6.
Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6
5, and
is the
6
playoff.
play for that third spot.
Correct.
Dude, I feel like Wrexham make it into that tournament. They've got a shot just because I think their name recognition causes pressure.
It probably causes something for sure. I mean, especially, yeah, I would agree.
But I do think Hull could nip in. Who does Hull play?
I'm curious about who Hull plays. Southampton.
Well, I think
All
Hull-
right. Keep
Yeah,
it secret.
first.
Hull plays Norwich City.
Norwich is. I don't even know where Norwich
They're
is.
further down there.
Norwich are like in 9th.
Ooh, in that 9th spot. They got nothing to play for. They have no skin in the game whatsoever.
We just said
Middlesbrough-
Wrexham play Middlesbrough.
Yeah, Middlesbrough got a lot to play for.
Millwall plays
do
Oxford.
Southampton play.
Southampton play
Watch, it's like
Preston,
Preston.
That's a dub.
who are
are-
in 12th, mid-table.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
It's going to be hard for Wrexham to get into that 6th spot.
Wrexham have to win. If they don't win, they don't
They've
have
done.
a chance of going up.
Yeah,
It depends on how they view it. If they're already in the playoffs, if they say they're already in the playoffs, this is a playoff game.
Yeah, that's fair. It basically is a playoff game. Because it's one and you're
You
done.
win, you're in.
Yeah. You lose this
Yeah.
game,
Okay. Oh, okay.
Draw.
I get your
you're out.
approach.
Middlesbrough
It's-
have a lot to play
It's crazy,
for.
man.
Middlesbrough
I mean,
could put
their
themselves
sixth
in first
season. I
place.
think Reckham's season has to be considered a success, regardless. This
No.
is their
Yeah.
first year in the championship.
Absolutely not.
First year in the championship, to be able to even be in this conversation, I think is a huge testament to a lot of things going right for them. Momentum, just things lining up at the right times for them. capitalizing on the wave of momentum too. A lot of teams will have waves of momentum but not be able to capitalize. They haven't hit everything right, but they've hit more right than they have wrong, and it's everyone. I think everyone, including myself, are wondering when it's going to run out. God, it's cool to see. Contrary to Nate, I think it's cool to see.
Because Nate's boring.
I'm also a hater for what it's worth.
Hater on Wrexham?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why do you hate
It's a
Wrexham?
psyop. It's a psyop.
Okay. We need it. Did you hate
It feels completely inorganic. That's all.
See,
different type of business? You're just mad that Newcastle didn't do this.
I don't think it feels that
feels
inorganic.
anathema to football.
I don't get that feeling. I don't know why.
I think the market is right for something like this. You know, if Wrexham go up, they will never drop down.
I think they bought Wrexham for £2 million, I think is what it was, and like I don't. I think these two people were pretty oblivious. I mean, not oblivious. Obviously, they have
Dude, they're really good at FIFA.
They have an entourage of advisors, giving them insight into what they're about to embark on. But they're pretty oblivious in terms of like football, what they're signing up for. And I think they were two very not just ambitious, but like two just eager to do whatever it takes to like. I don't know. I think they've gone to lengths that other owners wouldn't have gone, and I think it's kind of down to like their like naivety and just kind of like not wanting to let people down.
I think you are balancing innovation mixed with privilege, and I think the privilege piece is what upsets Alex, and I think the innovation piece is what excites most of us, because really, like, no one else is going to be able to innovate like that. Like, you don't have like Dwayne Johnson calling you on behalf of, I don't know, any team. You know what I mean? You don't.
Yeah, I understand the privilege part rubbing people the wrong way. I understand that, and most times
the city.
Most times, I feel like I'm also on board with that, but I don't know. For some reason, something about I don't know why. I can't even put my finger on it.
I'm with you.
That it doesn't rub me that wrong way.
Rubs you the right way?
It rubs me. Does it rub me the right way?
How does it rub your steak?
You know what I mean, though, Alex? Like, if Dwayne Johnson starts making calls on behalf of Cambridge United, he's going to be pretty good at recruiting players. Like, Wrexham pulled some big names in lower levels that wouldn't have pulled those big names if it wasn't for the name power of the owners.
Does it?
I kind of agree with that. I kind of agree with that. They actually did do a good job with they obviously, they got Ben Foster to play goalkeeper the one season when they were in the National League and stuff, whatever. Probably a bit of a cheat code, but it's more the. And this is listen, I'm a Newcastle fan. We all know who owns us, but it feels like the sort of, I don't know, over corporatization of that.
Yeah, we sold out.
Of that project. It feels like it's all just realistically, in a dark way, just kind of a promotional tool for those two owners, which what football club isn't, but feels that way in a more in-your-face kind of way, which is why I say it's anathema to football. But I don't know if they care most about the football team or if they care most about what the football team brings to them as much.
I don't agree with that last part. I don't have a reason to think that. That seems like we're assuming the worst there.
I just said it was a dark view.
It is. I'm with you. Get out of that corner. So I looked up. I used.
Do you want them to fail?
I don't want them to fail. I don't know what I really want. I'm literally being a hater. But I
I'm no stranger to that either.
I do
We are
see.
well aware.
I don't know what
I'm
the
sorry.
end of the I don't
Not
know
the
what the end of the
reputation I want to
road
have, but
brings for them. Do you know what I mean? Like, do
Yeah.
you foresee in 20 years' time, Rob McElhenney and Ryan whatever are still
no,
are
I
still
don't.
in charge? They're still
I
running the club.
do.
They just love it. For the
No,
love of the
I don't
game, they just
see it in
love it.
5 years' time.
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to sell on quick. I think 10 years to 20 years, maybe they're selling, but like under 10, no chance.
I think less than 5.
I asked the IntraWeb how they recruit talent. They have, imagine this if you've been at Wrexham, right? They have a committee of technical advisors, their manager, and like a special task force for what players they want. And then they literally send out the owners to go and personally speak to any interested player. So there's a very real sales path that they take, that they play an active role in. At some point, that's not sustainable. And also, I think at the next level, that's not as attractive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think at the next level, at the highest level in football, Ryan Reynolds calling you and be like, hey, we're building something, is going to do the
Yeah.
show. But what is funny to me, and the people I do want to see fail, is when J.J. Watt is like, I'm going to do it too. And he gets his hands on Burnley, and J.J. Watt calls a bunch of people up, and they're like, I don't know who J.J. Watt is.
Yeah.
I don't know who JJ Watt is.
He's the old Houston Texans defensive end, part of Burnley, is heavily involved there.
Apparently supported by the king, by the way. Fun thing I learned this week.
Who?
Burnley.
Oh, I thought you said the Texans. And I was like, that's shocking. That is insane to me. Huge NFL Europe guy.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. That they're trying to be copycats, but that's why I say I think that, I mean, especially Ryan Reynolds has so many corporate kind of extra bits of him that he can reach and grab and pull on to the shirts, and which is great. I mean, that's what has made this project work. I mean, you can't say it hasn't. It's probably funded the Hulu thing. It's probably brought in enough money for them to be able to redo the stadium and to do all this, and they are working legitimately through the club to, you know, start those revenue streams coming back up. So it's not just them or those corporate streams that have to do that. I just feel like at the end of the day, it's a visibility thing as much for them as it is for the club, if you will. And they pull at the heartstrings. This is exactly what the Saudis do with Newcastle. They pull at the heartstrings of the nostalgia of the club and what it was in the 80s. I think was probably a better heyday for Wrexham. Certainly the 70s and 80s. And they try and lean on that a lot. And that's brought them a long way. But it could get dark again if they don't, they got like one season of, if they don't make it to the Premier League this season, I think they need to try and make it next season, which is obviously their goal. But if they don't, and they kind of get stuck in that championship kind of, we're not quite there, we never quite make it there. Yeah, the project becomes less enticing for the owners trying to squeeze what they can out of it.
I think that would be a tell too if they're really in it for the long haul. If you look a little bit further down the championship, you can see another fun American-owned club in Birmingham.
Birmingham?
Yeah.
Birmingham.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
TB10.
Yeah.
That's place.
Where you belong. New England Patriots.
Before we transition to whatever the next topic is, I did want to talk about. Oh, we could do that.
Well, you want to do a bit of Scotland?
No, well, we could do that too. What I was going to talk about was there's been. This is in the football boot space. Is where I'm transitioning to here.
Steve's feet talk.
Yeah, a little bit of foot. I can't think of the word.
Just keep going.
Sorry. The So Adidas have been teasing for, I would say, close to a decade about the idea of 3D printed shoes made on the spot, tailored to the
Hmm.
individual's foot. Okay. They've teased this in a lot of different ways, different shoes, different technologies, kind of like taking slices of that concept and just kind of like applying it in small shapes and whatever. Anyway, there's been some, I would say, more substantial developments in that space. Where, yep, you're reading ahead here. Um, the There's been two shoes. The Adidas Climate Cool shoe, old technology, old name. They've just recycled the name and put it onto like a regular onto one of their newest concept shoes. But they've done it with the Adidas Climate Cool shoe. They've done it with I think it's an NFL or American football boot. What Alex has here for the people who can see, these are boots that have been on the feet of Ademola Lookman from Atletico Madrid and also Kvaratskhelia from PSG. Um,
Nice
these are,
pronunciation.
thank you very much. But these are 3D printed shoes, highly porous, which I think is strange. I don't know
Mm,
what that texture would be. I would imagine like a matte rubbery type of
yeah.
finish to it. It's got to have an internal sock liner of some sort because there's no way that feels nice on the foot. But it's an interesting concept. I think it's the football boot space hasn't had a big head turning moment in a while now. I mean, laceless boots yeah, that's the Climacool shoe that I was talking about. So like a slip
Hmm.
on. It looks
Yeah.
basketball esque to me, like the
Yeah.
shape, but I don't think that's what it is. I think it's just like a recreational shoe.
Yeah.
But Adidas have teased it with like the Adidas 4D Futurecraft shoes. They've teased it with some NFL, I'm sorry, American football shoes, but I don't know. So this is what I wanted to bring up. I wanted to get some eyes on this. I wanted to get some heads thinking about this. But ultimately, what I think when I see this boot is that there's no way this trumps like a leather boot. But even I would say the modern day like synthetic textile or like the knit boots of today, like the Mercurial Vapors and the Superflies, the F50s. I don't think that this boot performs and or feels better than those boots that I just mentioned.
Hmm.
And even though this is like you could say this is model, 1.0 or the first model and you got to give it time to kind of run to see what direction it's going to go into.
Yeah.
I don't see that getting better. I don't see that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, what's the thinking behind it? Is it theoretically cheaper to make?
I would imagine so. I mean, you have less adhesion. You have less, what do
Stitching?
you want to call them? Transition points. Yeah, stitching, parts that need to be put together. If you can print the boot, I mean, I think a huge thing, and it's difficult to tell in these pictures, but a huge thing is, the adhesion from putting the outsole onto the upper. Those are
Hmm.
two different pieces. The TPU plastic for the outsole of a molded, like just regular pair of boots, and your upper, which is either a textile, knit, leather, whatever. This, and I don't think the details are out yet, but this looks like it's printed all together. I don't
Yeah.
see any seams. I don't see any. Uh, there's no transition spots. It's all just one. It's all one. So I think
Yeah.
that's interesting, but I don't know how. I just don't see. I don't know. I'm skeptical. I guess you could say. I'm using a lot of words to say skeptical.
Seems like it'd be a fragile boot. Like one tear would mean that's it.
Yeah, yeah. Where like when it starts showing signs of wear, does the whole
Hmm.
boot in structural integrity get compromised? Uh, I don't know. I think it's, and then also too, like I mean, I get it's really appealing So like Adidas have teased the idea of like, let's just dream with me for a moment, because this is what they've kind of projected. As like you go to like your like big like your Adidas store, and they have like
Yeah.
one of those Dr. Scholl's things that you stand on that can get like, you know, like a diagnostic measurements of your feet, and then they have the technology and the ability to like print you off a pair of shoes there
For your foot.
for your foot, not for any other US size 10 foot, but for your foot. So if you can apply that concept with regular shoes, can you apply that concept with football boots? I haven't seen it get applied with regular shoes, so I don't think
Yeah.
football boots, you know what I mean? But like, I think this is one of the steps leading to that point. I don't know. I don't know.
Interesting. I
Primarily,
wonder how long it would take as well to kind of print out
yeah,
a full pair of boots.
yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah. It's there's a lot of questions I've got about it. I would imagine if Adidas are serious about this and this stuff's coming out, I would not be surprised, especially with this colorway that's right here. I would not be surprised to see this being launched like prior to the World Cup. I mean, a stage like the World Cup, this is where you would want something like this, like groundbreaking on. You know.
yeah, I could see like a select few players on a couple
Yep.
teams
Exactly.
just test this
Exactly.
out for us.
Exactly. Nike have done it multiple times. Like when the Superfly came out, like that full knit upper, like in 2014, they had everybody wearing those knit up, the Superflies, the Mercurial
Yeah.
Superfly. Every brand uses the World Cup as like to
Yeah.
launch what they've been working on for years. So watch this space. If you see some foreign looking Adidas boots on feet during the tournament, I would bet my money that it's these.
Wouldn't be good in the rain.
No, it wouldn't be. You're right. You're right.
Cold, wet night in Stoke.
Yeah,
You don't want to wear those.
Yeah, like, and does that replace the Predator? Like, if that's that grippy, like matte rubber kind of feeling, then is
Yeah,
that
that's
like
kind of what it
better than a
looks
Predator? Like,
Right.
and you can't tell me that's the new Predator. Like,
Right. This
I
has
don't
got
know,
to
man.
be like at a price point that's, I don't know, half, 3/4 of what a boot like a Predator or something like that would be in order to be kind of enticing in a
Well,
different way.
you would imagine that. I bet you it's even got a higher premium. Boots
Yeah.
nowadays are like 280.
More
Like
technology. Yep.
yeah, more technology, the cutting edge stuff. Like I remember back in 2010 when Nike, like for the World Cup, Nike released the Mercurial, the vapor that they had at the time had those those spring loaded studs in the forefoot that were supposed to sink into the ground more on softer grounds or like on softer surfaces so you could get more
Yeah.
traction. And back then in 2010, like the most premium pair of football boots was like $200. Those boots, the ones I'm mentioning, were 400 in
Jeez.
that time in 2010, like 400
Right.
then.
Yeah.
Like we're at 300 now in 2026. We're not even at 400 yet. So like that's like
this has also got to be like more injury prone for player. I mean, you're gonna see like
Broken
metatarsal
metatarsals.
breaks. Yeah.
yeah. I have a lot of questions. The fit around the collar is a big one for me. Like, is that secure? Like, when that boot is properly laced up, how secure is that material? Like, when you look at like football boots, like a Predator or any sort
You
of
actually tie it?
that one's got laces. That one does.
It looks like is that
I think this is
material plastic or like cloth?
I don't think it's out yet. I don't think it's either one. I don't think it's plastic. Well, I guess closer to plastic than cloth.
We're saying it kind of it looks rubbery almost.
Yeah, it looks like I'm trying to
It's
think
like a
of like
Croc.
material that you're familiar with. That's getting closer. You might be getting closer. That's Croc's like
soccer Crocs.
I think it's
Socks?
think of like a rubber foam hybrid. That's what I think. That's what that's going to be like. And obviously stiffer in certain spots. Like you can see like the external heel counter, like the base of the heel out there looks like it's got a little bit more reinforcement than like.
What were those Pumas?
I need more description.
The old school Pumas that were basically socks.
Are you talking about the V like
V1?
1 point? The V series. They had like the 1.06.
Those were sick. I wore those for a couple of seasons. Those were cool, but the minute you get stepped on, your career's over.
Yeah, those were. I think those were a bit ahead of their time, honestly.
This looks very similar to that boot.
These are interesting. I would like to get them in hand and see what they feel like. And honestly, I think it'll be like one of those things like the Nemesis. I don't know if you guys remember the Adidas Nemesis was around for like 3 models, and then or like the Nitro Charge, and then it just
Yeah.
it died.
Disappeared.
Had a very short lifespan. Because you just can't get it up. You couldn't get it up. It never. The concept
couldn't get
never
it
got
up.
off the ground. Yeah. Then there. So, we'll see.
Nate.
That's what I wanted to bring attention to. I thought it was
friend of the program, Nate, will not be joining us, it seems. All right. That's interesting. I will look out for the World Cup for that. I can see some Cape Verde players definitely being in those. Just make sure.
That'd be hype.
It would be USA, Team USA.
Where are
beyond the championship?
I was about to start
we are
singing.
in the
I almost sang that.
the next most exciting title race.
Yeah, honestly.
Let's see. What do we got? Hearts at 73, Celtic at 70, Rangers at 69, and there were a few drop points this weekend.
Dude, dropped crucial.
Rangers,
point.
no.
I saw a video of Stephen Welsh, who's on loan at Motherwell from Celtic, like when they were going into the locker room after the game, and Stephen Welsh was losing his mind because they had just beat Rangers. Like,
that's awesome.
Like, it meant so much. It was amazing. But yeah, Motherwell beat Rangers 3-2. Hearts. Oh my god. Hearts versus Hibs over the weekend. Hibs had 2 red cards. They were up 2-0. I think it was 2-0.
They're up 1-0 with time.
That's it. Maybe at one point they were up 2-1. And then they were up 2-1, I know, at one point. And then they had gotten 2 red cards that game. And Hearts scored what? The equalizer within No, not the equalizer. They won, didn't they?
Hibs went up in the 7th minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I'm sorry. You're right.
Got a red card in the 14th minute and the 48th minute.
Yep.
And then in the 65th minute, Hearts equalized.
Yeah.
And then in the 86th minute, they put the dagger in them.
Yeah. I was thinking Hibs had scored 2. You're right. Yeah. The last few minutes, Hearts scored a goal, got all 3 points. Oh, let's just dream. Guys, dream with me just for a moment that Hibs they shared points. They shared points here. Hearts would have been on 72. Hibs would have been on 52. Let's dream even more. What if Hibs had done it? Hearts would have been on 70. You know how spicy this would have been? Hearts would have been on 70, Celtic on 70, but second because of goal difference, and then Rangers would have been at 69. 3 spaces would have been separated by 1 point.
With 4 games.
With 4 games, but crazy.
And they all have to play each other still, right? I don't think Hearts have played. Hearts haven't played. They close out with Celtic. I don't think Hearts have played Rangers yet.
Hearts play the Rangers this on Monday.
Oh,
Nice.
Man.
Just a reminder
crazy
for the folks that no one's beaten the old firm as it is, Rangers or Celtic, ever since Sir Alex Ferguson was back with Aberdeen in 1985, obviously before he moved over to Man U. There's only one active player in the Scottish Premiership who was alive before the Celtic Rangers stranglehold began, as this article states, and that's Hearts' 43-year-old reserve goalkeeper, Craig Gordon.
Wow.
Celtic got Hibs this weekend?
Yeah.
And then Rangers the following week.
Craig Gordon, he played a few games he had a stretch of games this season.
I'm going to be a huge Hibs guy this weekend. I'm just saying.
Why?
Rangers are in the mix.
Dude, what a wrap up to this season.
Has it been both the Premier League, Scottish Premiership, Championship. Has there been a season that we've done where it's been this
No.
exciting?
No.
No. Uh-uh.
It's been the best ending in about 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you said.
Yep.
ESPN is dreaming of having this league right now.
Yeah. With Steve. They're dreaming with Steve.
Does Paramount carry it?
So Paramount does, but they're very selective on which SPFL games that they carry.
About to show all of them.
It'll get pushed over a lot to like their big games will get put onto like CBS Sports Network. But Paramount does carry a select amount of games from the Premiership, but it's not as much as I would want.
Yeah.
Let's just take a look here, just for funsies, and then then we can leave Scotland. What's that, Ben?
Look-see.
Yeah, we'll take a little look-see. I'm just gonna bring up the SPFL on Paramount, and then it tells you the live schedule of what's coming, like what games they're going to be featuring. So they've got May 1st. They have Livingston versus Aberdeen. Then they have Wraith Rovers versus Ross County
Nice.
on May 1st as well. We got a little bit of championship action there. And then on May 9th, they have Motherwell versus Hearts, which, I mean, that's an interesting one.
Yeah.
4th place versus 1st place. But yeah, that's what they've got. At least that's what it's showing for Paramount. So that's the only games that are available so far.
Interesting.
It's super selective. It's not nearly as many as it should be.
Who do we call to make sure that these games are on television in America?
You just text me. I'll put a ticket in. And then
Okay.
we'll go from there.
I'll text. I got your number. I'll text. I think I'll just put it in the P chat.
Yeah, it works.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Word.
We'll do that.
All right. From the greatest league to the greatest song on earth.
Honestly, the greatest.
What an intro, bro.
Are we technically a game show because of this segment?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you need me to hit that again?
Yeah. Where are they now? Huh?
Appreciate it.
Huh?
Yeah.
We should score. Give me some scores out of 10.
We should get some score
Give me
cards.
cards. Yeah, we'll get some
6.
score cards.
8.
I'll take
6.
If we're above a 5, we've won. So
That's what Nate said.
This player just came across my radar recently, and
David Beckham.
actually, no. You know what? I'm not gonna. I didn't know they had moved here. And that's my hint.
So they're in America now.
That's not what I said.
So where's here?
Oh, the team that they're currently playing for. I did not know they had made that transfer to.
Got it. Is that team in America?
It is not in America.
Is that team in the Premiership?
No.
I quit.
Did they move to this team in the last 2 years?
Oh yeah,
Did they move from a Premiership team?
they did not.
Are they English?
They are English.
Ooh.
Are they in the Are they on England's national squad?
No, they're not going to be included in like the World Cup if that's what you're asking.
That's exactly what I'm asking.
Okay.
Did they previously play for a Big Six club?
Yes.
They play in Italy?
No.
Are they a striker?
No.
Okay. But a forward?
They're an attacking player.
Okay.
Do
they play in Spain?
Have they or do they now?
Currently.
No. And they haven't played.
Are they playing in the Saudi league?
No, they're not. Good guess. Or good question, I suppose.
Are they in Scotland?
Nope.
What would be a league that would catch Steve off guard?
That's kind of what I was getting at. Either pissed off about it or like pleasantly surprised. So it's one of those two things. So first, I thought he might be talking about Scott McTominay, but he's not English. Also, he said not Italy.
Yeah.
He's playing in France.
Italy.
No, he's not played in France, not played in Italy. He has played for this club at one point.
Oh, we're talking about Jamie Vardy?
We're not.
The Vardy party.
Mm-mm.
Did he win the Premier League with Vardy?
No, he was not on He was not on Leicester when they won the Premier League, and he has also played for a Big Six team.
Is he playing in Europe right now?
He's not.
Oh.
He's not playing the MLS. Not playing the Saudi League. Not playing in Europe.
Is he playing in Mexico?
He's not playing in Mexico. That's another good question. But you're getting warmer.
Is he playing in South America?
He is.
Are we considering Mexico South America?
No, that's Central America.
Okay. Brazil?
He's playing in Brazil.
Ooh.
An Englishman playing in Brazil.
An Englishman in Brazil. By the way, side note, there's a great documentary on Netflix about Ronaldinho.
I was tuning into that, but I didn't give it my full attention.
Yeah, it's in basically Portuguese for the most part, so that's you gotta have nothing else going on.
That's not a deterrent.
But
it's good though.
It's really good, and it's just
Nice.
nostalgic. As I told my wife, the players that you idolized are now Netflix documentary material. So
That's okay.
you look at it one way.
It's Tiger King, man. Like, it's all good.
Yeah,
Get Zizou a documentary.
So we said this player is English.
Yeah. English, playing in Brazil, has played for a top 6 team in the Premier League.
The top 6 team, a red team?
It was a red team.
Is the club Corinthians?
Yeah.
I think I got one, guys. Jesse Lingard?
Yeah.
He played for Leicester?
Yeah, he's on loan at Leicester.
Huh.
2012-2013 season.
Why
he was
is
on loan at
he
Leicester and made 5. I don't know,
I had
bro.
so many questions, Jesse.
So, when was the last you heard of Jesse Lingard?
Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, for a season or two, actually 2 seasons, he went to South Korea and was playing for FC Seoul. Made 60 appearances for them, 16 goals. He's very active on Snapchat, and I like too
have him
active
on
for
Snapchat.
too active for a 34-year-old man on Snapchat, like with a family, like kids and stuff. But he's way too. Anyway, I do follow him on Snapchat. Just he posts on his story all the time of just random shit he'd be fucking doing in South Korea,
Sao Paulo,
and all of a sudden he was in Corinthians jerseys, and I just thought that I never heard about that transfer, and it was never crossed any social media.
When was he in Korea?
From 2024 to 2025.
I truly thought he was still at Nottingham Forest.
No, that's what I'm saying. He was in. You never heard of him in South Korea.
I saw a picture of him in a Corinthians jersey the other day. And
Yeah, that's what I saw. I saw a picture of him in a Corinthians jersey, and I was like, whoa, time out. I had to go look it up. Yeah, number 77, kicking it in Brazil. He did a what's his name? He did a Memphis Depay, and went down to
do you
Brazil.
think that's how he ended up there?
Probably. I mean, him and Memphis both played at United at the same time.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they've got that relationship. He
Once-
could be at a Prem team.
Lingard, you think, or Memphis?
Yeah, Lingard. Jesse Lingard is still good enough to play at the top tier in the Premiership. He's not the best player. dude, Danny Welbeck's still a predominant striker in the Premier League.
But he's world class.
Yeah.
I rate Danny Welbeck, pardon me, higher than I rate Jesse Lingard.
He's
But
drunk.
that's just a boy from Michigan. So
They're
my Matt might
different
be a little
players, though. Like, they have different roles.
Sure, of course,
I
of
would
course.
say that their grade in their position is equal. They're both C players.
I
I
think
put
he
Danny
could do-
Welbeck in a B.
Yeah, I place Danny Welbeck higher. Like, yeah, I'm with Alex.
All right.
I think Jesse Lingard could definitely do a job in the championship.
So he's a
I don't know.
top.
I just
Yeah, he should have went Spurs.
that's a good one. But yeah, I thought that was interesting.
Next year.
Am I wrong in thinking that Lingard was quite vocal about mental health issues and kind of battling with that? Am I wrong with that? Did I just put that on him?
I
We could
feel like you just put that on him, but I can neither confirm nor deny, but that's not ringing a bell to me.
No, he opened up about nobody really knew my struggles are all human. Boom. I was on autopilot, having conversations with people, and I was just like, yeah, okay, blah blah blah. That's essentially what he said. Yeah, I believe he like fairly recently, while he was at Forest, I think, came out and spoke about that. So, because I believe Mr.
32 appearances for England.
Mm-hmm.
6
but
goals.
Not since what, 2020 maybe?
2021 is when, at least according to Wikipedia, is saying that his England career ended. I don't know if that's just sometimes Wikipedia puts a stamp on that, or if they actually outright came out
Did he
and said,
retire from international football?
yeah, I don't know if he actually did that himself. I mean, he's 34 now, so 2021 would have been putting him at what? Is that like 29? I think.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
I find out. I don't think Jesse Lingard has had some injuries, but not like debilitating injuries. So I don't think he'd have been retiring from international duty.
He just lost his spot.
Yeah, I think nature just kind of took its course. So anyway, yeah, man. Did you cheat? Did you cheat?
I might have used artificial intelligence.
I was
I did see a picture the other day, and then I went and verified it.
Your deductions on the red team and then the Corinthians, I'm like, this is pretty big brain. Like, this is pretty.
He popped up on my feed the other day in a Corinthians jersey, and I didn't connect it to it.
But yeah, Jesse Lingard.
Cool.
He's in Brazil.
Boom. All right.
Bosch.
Now for everyone.
Bosch. Favorite game show.
America's favorite game show, Trash Takes, where we pick the trashiest takes that we can of the Premier League. And this week we have some doozies. Leeds, Burnley, Midlands, Derby, Brentford, West Ham, Wolves, Sunderland, Newcastle, Brighton, Arsenal, Fulham, Bournemouth, Palace, Man U, Liverpool, ooh. Villa, Tottenham, ooh. Chelsea, Nottingham Forest, ooh. Everton, Man City. What more could you want?
I don't think Tottenham beat Villa.
Oh.
I'm not saying that's my guess, but I don't see a way
I'm going Newcastle to beat Brighton.
Okay.
That's what armies do.
Leeds have to beat Burnley.
Yeah, but Burnley've got nothing to play.
No, I know, but like for morale purposes and numbers and points purposes, but like if Leeds don't beat Burnley, then like just mentally they're not in a good space.
West Ham has a little bit of spice to it, mild spice.
I just automatically my crosshairs go on Arsenal.
Fulham's one of those
Fulham's not bad.
Clubs that will just ruin your year.
I have heat-seeking missiles, but they're just actually Arsenal-seeking missiles. I'm like,
they'll just sneak in the back door and just ruin your day.
I don't want to just say Arsenal are going to lose to Fulham.
Do it.
But it's funny to think about.
Do it.
Do it. All right, you know what? They're not gonna. Wait a minute. What's the table looking like? I just want to see it real quick. I'm gonna bring it up. You don't
I
have to
think
do it,
that's a
Alex.
good context.
I got it right here. I got it right here.
Alex,
They're
who
3
do you
points.
take?
They're 3 points ahead of City. Arsenal are. I'm gonna say that Arsenal and Fulham are gonna draw.
Man City. That is a good take, Steve.
All right. I've got Spurs tying Villa. Don't call it a comeback.
Spurs tying Villa. Yeah, I'm not gonna call it a comeback.
I've got
You don't need to worry about that, Alex. I'm not gonna call it.
All right. Ben's got the tune topping Brighton. I've got Spurs tying Villa, and Steve's got an Arsenal bottle draw against Fulham.
United versus Liverpool. I completely missed that one. That one's gonna be fun just to watch, just for fun.
Yeah.
Championship has got my attention this weekend.
Yep. Championship.
Liverpool 58
Scottish
points in-
Premiership. I'm actually just gonna do a soccer retreat this weekend.
Liverpool could go third if they beat United.
Dude, why would you say that, Steve? Like seriously, go play in traffic.
Take your life kit.
I know they genuinely Liverpool could finish above all the crap they've been getting all year.
Yeah.
Like third place finish in the Premier League is pretty good, and we're treating them like
they would be tied on points, Liverpool and United, but the goal difference, Man United are only one above Liverpool. So
Yeah,
assuming
it
that
goes out
Liverpool
the window.
win, that the
if
goal
United
difference.
lose. Yeah.
Interesting.
I know. Dude, there's a solid reality where United don't make Europe. Like, I can just see everything we hate
you're in
about
it.
Man U.
Bro, you're in it.
Like
You're in
Man
it.
U fan. Well,
You're in it.
lads, it's been real. Nate, cool man.
Yeah, good for you, dude.
Yeah, miss you.
Good for you.
Miss you
Good
a
for you,
lot.
bro.